What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks FCB. By the way, after tonight, the real FCB, not the fraudulent one that can't even beat Girona blood. You get what I'm saying? Hold that, you putalona scums. Anyway, yeah, the real FCB. Yeah, welcome to the real FCB channel. You know, ZeerTalks version. You know, Bayern Munich version chat. You get the vibes. You get me? Yeah. That bad, right? By the way, funny enough, this is the same shirt that we used and worn when Sadio Mane, scored in the Camp Nou. We had Choupo-Moting scoring there, Pavard. We never forget the blood. Hey, the memory will keep on running. 8-2. Listen, this may not be the shirt, but 8-2 happened. Another 3-0 happened, 7-0. Like they always have. This is what I mean. The real FCB always wins. Not talk about relevancy. Nobody gives a fuck about relevancy when it comes to trophies, blood. Yeah, we win trophies and then become relevant. It's okay. We do it in style. Anyway, welcome to ZeerTalks FCB. I just have to cook a little bit, you know what I mean, because they can hold that. And welcome, guys, to another edition, 21st edition of Pacmas Pod. You know what I'm saying? And yes, Muller owns Putalona scumbags. It's a known fact. So yeah, welcome. But we're here to talk about Bayern Munich again, the proper FCB club. So before we begin, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bell, feature content notification, like, comment, go check social, inshallah you're good wherever you are. Listen, don't blame me. Blame the Barcelona fans that's obsessed with me and Thomas Muller, blood. Yeah, it's exactly that, you blood. And also, while we're at it, go subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea blood title and in the description. Yeah? Go subscribe, man. I'm not alone.
That's right. You got to do it. Yeah, the real FCB. Happy to be repping. Really happy to be repping.
But Danny, bro, I can't be the only guy saying it. Yeah? These frauds, they just chat and chat and chat. For what? For no reason. You know what I'm saying? How fraudulent, man. Oh, my God. But anyway, bro, let's talk about the proper club. The club that won 3-0 against Werder Bremen. And we have other stuff to talk about. I mean, Honeß spoke about Champions League hopes, potentials, and Neuer getting injured, and Kane, 500 goals in his career.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I also feel like we have to talk about another thing that I didn't even put on the thumbnail or anything, but yeah, a specific player all of a sudden getting called out in the worst timing. I think you know what I'm on about. So anyway, bro, what were your thoughts on the Bremen game?
Yeah, I think both Bremen and Leipzig, since I don't think we spoke about Leipzig since that was midweek, both of those matches, I think, were really good wins. First of all, just to get the win, I mean, is good. Obviously, especially the Pokal, especially the quarterfinals of any tournament. And the Bremen match, again, happy to get the win in the Bundesliga, keep that 6-point lead ahead of Dortmund. I don't think either match was necessarily our best match. I don't know if they had to be, though. Again, especially with the cup, I think you really just have to get the win at this point in advance. So I think Bayern is capable of going up another level. I think Bremen, is kind of spiraling right now, and they just weren't going to challenge us no matter what. But yeah, I mean, it's hard not to be happy with a 3-0 win.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the Bremen game was like the best one in a while in a bit past few games. However, the Leipzig one, yeah, the Leipzig one, Lipstick, the frauds. Which, by the way, you think I'm only trolling Putelona? No, don't worry. These motherfuckers can hold as well. Hold that. Yeah, just please do me a favor next week. Do me a favor next week, please. Yeah. I will be hate watching supporting you for once so we can get rid of these bums from the race. Yeah. So please do me a favor because you didn't do a good job against Volkswagen FC. I saw that game a little bit. I saw that 2-all draw. Yeah, when Amora kind of dunked on your head top. Fraud.
Crazy.
Yeah, absolute fraudulent. Bro, these German clubs, they shame us in the Champions League as well at times. Yeah, there's like a few years in which they do a good job, and then there's like the majority in which they fucking let us down, man. How fraudulent. Yeah. You know what? Tomorrow and Wednesday, I hope you let us down even more. Yeah, and then we'll show you how it's done on our own. Screw both of you. Anyway, listen, man. When it comes to like the game against Werder Bremen, I just felt like there was more going on. You have like Carl, doing something, winning the pen as well. You have Kane, again, linking up very well. I thought he was my man of the match, personally.
Yeah,
doing something, which I couldn't believe it, bro. I was like, whoa. Goretzka.
Yeah. There were some big positives. There were some big positives, I think. Obviously, Goretzka, his best match in a while. I also think it was Carl's best match in a while. Like you said, Kane, I thought was really good on every end of the pitch, like not just the goals he scored. I also thought Kim was really good, to be honest with you. And that is something that I don't always think when I watch matches. I am getting a little concerned about Kimmich, though. I think his ankle is still hurt or something because he is just not moving how he used to. And I thought Goretzka was better than Kimmich in this game. And
which is fine.
It's rare. Yeah.
Which is fine to say, but don't you think Bayern fans are exaggerating his performance?
Yeah, I don't think it was that bad. I just think he hasn't been moving as good, like side to side, mobility wise, since that ankle injury. Just something ain't right. Like he's not playing like he was at the beginning of the season.
No, because you know what it is for me. He's playing more direct passes, which is what I want. I've been asking,
but he's not completing them like he used to.
Yeah, I know that's the only problem. But my thing is, and this is how I look at it. Yeah, because look at last season, for example. Remember how there was all these stats of, he's completed this many passes.
Yeah.
But what did it amount to, bro?
All side to side, short, yeah.
What the fuck did they amount to? It amounted to fucking nothing. I'd rather see him be growing a pair of balls, making these long passes. Will he succeed and fail in a good portion of them? Yeah. He'll fail in a good portion of them. I'm not going to deny it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
As long as he's direct, bro. All I care about him. Obviously, listen, the amount of failed passes he had, like for his standard, is unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something like I should have noted more in my reaction. Maybe I did. I don't know. So if whoever watched, let me know. But that's something I thought about. Like, it's actually for his standard, he should be doing better when it comes to executing passes. Maybe at times you can do this side to side if you have to. But I will say this. I'd rather him be direct than not. And I feel like Bayern fans are all of a sudden switching up. And this is my concern, bro. Bro, also, there are Bayern fans online. You're on Twitter too. So I don't know if you've seen or not. But now all of a sudden fans want to call his defensive deficiencies. Where was this energy last year? Where was this energy like at times when he did make defensive errors in the beginning of the season? Now you want to bring it up? Now? We never made the Champions League semi-final with Joshua Kimmich in midfield. It took you guys forever to say now you want to bring it up. An average Werder Bremen game.
Yeah.
I've been saying this for years.
That's the thing, and I like Kimmich, to be fair. I think he gets way too much hate. I know there's a lot of people online, or like maybe a loud minority, whatever, a fraction of the fan base that is very anti-Kimmich. And that's not me. I think when he's on, he's in the conversation for most important player on the team, not necessarily best player on the team. Like, to me, that's Kane. To me, like, obviously Olise, Diaz, whatever. There's a lot of guys that are like better, whatever, however you want to phrase it. But I think that Kimmich is one of the most important players on the team when he's on. Like, he's the motor that drives the team. He's the one guy who's controlling the tempo, the pace of the match. And, you know, I don't know if, again, like, maybe his passing is worse now because his decision making is slower because he's considering that ankle injury. Like I said, he just seems slower than he was at the beginning of the year. And I don't know, like, I just want him to get healthy and be fit, because I think we need a Kimmich at the top of his game to go deep in all three competitions. And again, like, I'm a fan of him. I just don't think he has been at his best lately. Like, I feel like against a team like Bremen, they're not going to control shit. Like, they know from the jump that they're not going to control anything. Like, he needs to be way more assertive in a game like that, in my mind.
Yeah, that's understand. I will say, though, I'm glad he got subbed off because
finally, I wouldn't have played him at all. Bischoff or Pavlovic, I guess, but Pavlovic was playing a lot, so I'm fine with Pavlovic resting too. But Bischoff needs to play. He needs to get more time in the midfield. He was fine. He was actually good. He had a really good assist against Bremen the last time we played him in our green Oktoberfest kits. But I don't know. I mean, the guy's barely played the last 4 games, and like, this is a game. Again, any opponent in the Bundesliga can beat you on their day, whatever. But like, Bremen is the time to rest Kimmich and to play Bischoff, because you're not going to get a lot of these chances going forward. Like, March is going to be jam-packed. Dortmund is an important game. Obviously, Frankfurt is like another level above Bremen. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was just kind of pissed that he played in general. And then to see him still not like take control of a game like that, or just look as fast or as mobile as he is when he's 100% fit, it was just frustrating to me.
Yeah, man. No, but that's the thing. Like, for me, listen, we have a week now. We have 1 whole week of rest, and that's a positive. Thank God we ain't playing playoff. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So I think we need to use this time to, like, rejuvenate ourselves, or recuperate, if that's the word.
Yeah.
And, yeah, man, from there, that's when hopefully we get up to speed. Because, by the way, we have Frankfurt this coming week. Next week, and then we have Borussia Dortmund in their Klassiker.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we have Mönchengladbach, and you know how much of a shithousery team that team can be. Oh my
bogey God. Team, yeah.
Fuck. I mean, we've been beating them lately, but still, they bro. You think Getafe is fucking bad? Play against bro. These motherfuckers. Man.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
No, you're playing against the defense and the goalkeepers, bro. Bro,
it's true.
Bro, just put the entire wall of Gladbach and that, bro. I'm telling you, and then they'll be okay. Bro, these assholes.
Yeah.
Fucking...
They're parking the bus.
Well, I remember hate watching Dortmund on this channel against Gladbach. The defending was nowhere near as like fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
as it was against us when we were in their gaff.
Whoever their keeper is at any given time will become prime Neuer whenever they play Bayern. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, and their defense will become like Maldini, Nesta, and I don't know who the fuck.
Yeah.
Add a little bit dance of Sergio Ramos somewhere. I don't know what. Like, bro, don't even get me fucking started, bro. You know what I mean? But again, we have a grueling schedule. Yeah, I know, but I even though I do expect us to beat Frankfurt, because come on, they're fucking ass. But again, it's still on paper a team that usually has our number. So
yeah, and they got a new manager too, so who knows? I mean, they looked good this last weekend, but I don't know. Prior to their new manager, they'd been giving up at least 3 goals every single game, which is obnoxious.
Yeah, but this is the thing, bro. You know the problem with the Frankfurt though is like they don't have a bad team. But it's like they're playing the wrong. They have a Liverpool this season type of problem in which they're using the players so incorrectly.
Yeah, they have talent. They certainly have talent.
They just use them so like for their level, but they use it so incorrectly.
Yeah, and a young keeper and everything. Yeah,
bro. So you'll see like Tete and fucking what's his name, Koch just fucking push up when they're both slow and shit on the ball.
Yeah, and then that defense just leaks goals and gets exposed.
Yeah. When they're better off just sitting deep. Just
Yeah.
put them sitting deep and then let them in transition. That's the best idea. That's why it worked last season.
They were a
that
great
XPK
transition team. They were a great transition team last season.
Yeah, but I mean, what helped as well is Marmoush and Ekitike, and then eventually they used who was it? They used I forgot what they used this.
They have Burkhardt now and Dohan, but
now Burkhardt. Yeah, but before last season when it was Marmoush, but then he left.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was Ekitike. No, it wasn't Bachoua. It was another guy. Oh wait, was it? No wait, was it Wahi? I think it was Wahi.
It might have been, yeah. Like after Marmoush left, you're saying.
Yeah. When Marmoush left and somebody else joined, it was Wahi. It was Wahi and Ekitike.
Yep.
That still somewhat worked, and that's why they maintained top 4 spot.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a good team last year.
And then obviously you had the defensive shape when they had Koch, Tete, and bloody, I don't know. Bro, even fucking, what's his name? That guy, Christensen, bro, that guy's underrated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, they have a team, man. They have a team.
Yeah, I'm gonna record a preview.
See, yeah, Colts new coach, but they parked the bus. But that's what they have to do with that type of squad.
Yeah,
they have to do that. Walk. They have to do that. By the way, if they do this against us, that game ain't gonna be as easy as when we went to Deutsche Bank Park Arena. I'll tell you right now, ain't gonna be as easy if they defend. Because remember last game we scored like first 15 seconds.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, what was that? We scored 3 or 4 in that one, right?
We won 3-0. Yeah,
3-0. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Kane slapped ball. That's the best Kane goal scored this actually. But then that goal against Wolfsburg as well, man. I mean, you can debate one or the other.
Yeah,
those are 2 of his best goals this season. My God,
for sure.
Fucking fake, bro. By the way, that goal against Bremen as well. That's another one.
That was great,
bro. That guy, amazing. I said it on the watch along. You know how they say they're legally blind? Bro, this guy is illegally blind.
Yeah. Dude, I was yelling at him to shoot, like, right when he got the ball because I could see the space that he had, and nobody else in the world is that accurate from that distance. I think he's the most accurate striker, like, ball striker in the world right now.
Bro, he's cracked.
Like, you could give anybody that amount of space, and nobody's going to put that ball exactly where he did. It was just so beautiful.
Bro, I pray to God he keeps the same energy when it matters most, bro. Because, bro, if he does that, then this clip better be played by then.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
No, that's fake, bro. The way he just... Bro, the thing is, he had I think, Stark. Was it Stark? Or was it, I forgot, it was Friedel. It was Friedel. The lad was just standing right in front of him. Trying to and Blood just said, fuck it, I'll just shoot around him.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy's unreal. Nah, he's crazy. Nah. Madness. Wallahi, madness, bro. Anyway, that's our game. And by the way, Goretzka, at least for the other day, he deserves his own credit. Yeah, we have to give credit where it's due. Limer, I'm very sorry. Very disappointing. If you want to talk about a guy who come back from injury and looked a bit off, that's another one right there.
Yeah, but he was also playing left back. Like, I didn't like that. I don't like that.
True. But the thing is, for me, Limer has always been good in either position, so we can't now all of a sudden say, "Oh, he played left back." You know what I mean? They don't. It doesn't seem right to me. Like, if you were playing good at left back earlier on this season, surely you should be able to play good now. So I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I'll be so honest.
Yeah, but he's always been better at right back.
Yeah, okay, fine. But at the same time, when you're playing good in either position, you still have to do your job.
Yes, I mean, especially against Werder Bremen. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and Bremen, we can both agree, are dog shit.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
They're in danger of getting relegated this year. They really are.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. It's okay. We got to keep it 100, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, Kim done good. Taw, I'm not going to lie, was a bit iffy. Yeah, not the worst in the world, but he was a bit iffy.
Yeah, not the worst. I think I realized, I think he's just better when he's paired with a guy like Upamecano, which you might not like, but Upamecano, like I think just needs to play second fiddle. You know what I mean? Like he needs to be, doing what he does, but like he's not going to beat anybody in a foot race. You know what I mean? He's a good communicator, a good organizer, pretty solid, but yeah, I don't know. He's not like a number one.
This is when we bring this out. No. You know that ain't for Tal. That's for Upamecano, by the way. After his fucking gym reveal, gym contract.
I thought that was so like, yeah, the photo shoot.
That made me sick, blood.
Yeah,
that makes me sick, bro. You know what I mean? So, listen, my opinion, I think either center backs, every single one of them, they all have their shitty moments eventually. Like even Upa, and you ain't escaping the Upa allegation, blood. Yeah,
yeah. Let's see how he does this year. I think he was good last year.
Peace, blood. Yeah, we ain't escaping, bro. He ain't escaping. Yeah. Champions League night, bro. Lewis and I, we're onto him, bro. We're onto him, and we're interrogating every Upamecano motherfucker there is. Yeah. And by the way, it starts with this fucking fraud. This fucking guy.
Yes, he had the one slip up against Arsenal where his pass got cut out. Unfortunate, but I don't blame that all on him. Yes, the pass was cut out by Upa, but our entire backline fell asleep when it came to defending that cross from Calafiori in that Arsenal game. So I'm not going to trash Upa, unlike certain people out there. You know who you are. I'm looking into your eyes and you know who you are. Yeah, fucking Upa haters out there. You will see. You will be forced to eat your words come May, June of next year. Come in 5 months, you will be forced. You go to PSG, if you go to City, if you go to Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, Inter, blah, 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 blah. I am going to inflict self-harm, Upa, because this is bullshit. Upa, we backed you, man. We backed you. People still don't back you right now. Zero. Lewis. And other people. Probably that guy Hunter. But I back you. I tell them to trust Upa. I tell them calm down. I say Zier, Lewis, everyone calm down, bro. Upa is here. Daddy is here. He's here to hold Ta's hand. He is here to hold Kim's hand. He's here to hold Ito, Stanisic's hand. He's daddy. When daddy plays, daddy is in control. But if you just...
I ain't going that far, man. I like Upa, but I ain't going that far.
Hokage, bro. Hey, listen, guys, go subscribe to Hokage Boy. That blood should be on like a K subs already, bro. Well, hey, Lewis, I still maintain what I said. What the fuck is that, blood?
You know that picture of Kane?
Oh,
yeah.
I
had it ready for you. That's 500. That's Mr. 500.
Oh, here we go again, bro. There we go.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my god!
Hey, better him than Upa.
Bro, the Upa bots are becoming Kane bots, Lewis. We're cooked. We are cooked. Oh my oh my days, blood. Oh my days, bro. Bro, by the way, Ramadan is starting literally in a few days, and I'm have to succumb to this shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm telling you, the next few episodes of okay. You know what? No. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is ridiculous.
Let's get that. Full screen. Full screen.
Oh my god. You know what?
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Hey, anybody who scores 500 goals and wants to play for Bayern Munich, they can get that treatment.
Hey, to be fair though, Lewandowski, he played for Bayern. Mr. 900 Ronaldo dreamed to play for Bayern before he went to Nasser. We don't forget.
Yeah.
But we just rejected him. Messi, I mean, listen, man. I mean, if Neymar wanted to play for us, why couldn't Messi? I mean, come on, man. He could have played for the better FCB club, blood.
True.
You know, the one that beat him 8-2. So, I'm such a dickhead and I love it. Anyway. Yeah. Listen, we need to talk about Unks over there. Yeah, Mr. Uncle goalkeeper, Uncle Goatkeeper, bro.
Yep.
Uncle, put the fries in the fucking bag ASAP, please.
Yeah, man. Look, I think he's been pretty solid this year, but it's clear. I think Father Time is finally catching up to him. Same with I have the same thought process that I have with Kimmich. These guys need to rest more. Okay, they're not super young anymore. It's hard to play 90 minutes 3 times a week for an entire season, no matter how old you are. Like, Neuer needs to rest. I trust Urbig. There was no need. Again, the exact same thing I said about Kimmich. There was no need for Neuer to play against Werder Bremen. I know that like we have a week off now, but like what Urbig is going to do perfectly fine. Like, see, this is the thing. All right. Bayern is a team full of superstars, but I don't really think they have guys with huge egos outside of Neuer and Kimmich. And like, we need to rein that in. These guys need to be healthy for the most important part of the season. Like, they're so huge for our team. If we want to win a treble, they both have to be healthy for the important part of the season. And that means that they have to rest now when they get a chance to, or else this is going to happen. And it's going to be, I don't know, April, and Neuer's going to come back up, and he'll have a hamstring strain or a calf strain again. And like, we can't have that. As much as I trust Urbig, I still want Neuer playing in a Champions League final scenario. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bro, my thing is, I'm looking at it in two senses. So I'm looking at it in one sense, like, because I've always said this, like, quality-wise, he's starting to lose it. You know what I mean? A little bit. Because obviously he has the idea, but he can't execute as much. Obviously,
I mean, he still has vintage saves in him, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's not as often as before, and this is the problem. It might hurt us.
Yeah.
Right? Another thing as well, for me, is what you just talked about, the whole, which I'm now starting to think, especially the guy is getting injured like twice or 3 times a season now. It's getting ridiculous. And by the way, this injury is the same injury he got, for celebrating a fucking goal against Bayern Leverkusen. You think I fucking forgot that?
I remember. Yeah.
Bro, it's getting, listen, I wish him speedy recovery. But bro, Neuer, fuck what you think about your, like, oh, if I feel good, I'm gonna fuck that shit.
Yeah,
respectfully. Also, this fucker actually said, I want people to know I was a good goalkeeper. What the fuck is Blood talking about? Bro.
Well, that was an interview. I think he asked how he wanted to be remembered.
Yes, how he wanted to be remembered. Brother, this is my problem. Like, okay, I respect that you're humble. Yes. But there ain't no way you don't even know that you're one of the greatest goalkeepers, if not the greatest goalkeeper in the world. There is no fucking way you don't, bro. You must be the most humble human being on planet Earth. And if that's the case, fair play to you, bro. But, bro, if there's one time to being a scum, it's now, bro. Yeah? Bro, everybody in this dunya is having you, like, at worst, best goalkeeper ever. Worst. Yeah? So when you tell me, I hope people think that I was a good goalkeeper, bro, forget good. You're for me the greatest, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I think,
what the hell do you have to prove?
I think Neuer is the 3rd best player of his generation, like behind Messi and Ronaldo. And that's crazy.
That's not a bad shot considering a goalkeeper gets Ballon d'Or contention.
I know. It's wild.
Yeah,
it's wild.
It's not a bad shout. I know people will say it is because he's a goalie, but bro, it's really not. Trust me, it's really not.
Yeah.
But then again, anything that's Bayern related will get swept under the rug. Fuck them. Fucking idiots. I'm telling you, man, this is why I'm being an asshole, bro. If we get number 7, bro, I'm gonna be an asshole.
You have to.
And I'm going to enjoy every single fucking bit of it. On this show, we're going to be assholes. Every fucking time. I'm just going to be, bro, I might have to start a series of being a dickhead. I don't know.
Yeah. No,
you know what I mean?
I'm with you. I'm with you. And especially, I'm gonna go after Arsenal fans, especially.
Oh yeah. But yeah, because by the way, I'll just tell him what a trophy for beating us.
Yeah. Yep.
Bro, I'm telling you, people may not want Arsenal to win, neither do I, but you don't want us winning. I'm telling you right now, because bro, a good portion of Bayern fans will get out. Bro, I'm already out of the shell, bro, because I'm prepared. Yeah, because I know all you motherfuckers, you want to disregard us. We're here. I've been here.
Yeah.
I've been here, bro. I've seen us destroy majority of your fucking teams.
Yeah.
And not just win 4. No, I'm talking by 6, 7, 8 goals, blood.
Yeah.
Fucking frauds. Yeah, exactly. Good on you, bro. Hey, listen. We back you, bro. You get me? We back you. We back City. Yeah, and if we face in the quarters, I'll actually give you guys respect, unlike these gooners, blood.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, Donnarumma can win them the tie against us the way we play sometimes, but
yeah,
and Haaland maybe on a given day. Hey, Upamecano, hey, he might be against.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, City's been inconsistent this year, but when they're on their game, man, I think they can probably beat anybody.
I think Ryan Cherki can have a fucking field day for midfield move iffy.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah. But anyway, enough about that, bro. I just had to get that Neuer conversation out the way. You know, speaking of Man City Champions League, Honess was talking about our chances in the Champions League. What are you saying?
What was the exact quote again? Did he likes our chances? Right? I read that whole interview this morning.
But let me find it. I mean, he said there was a couple of quotes. We can talk about the whole thing as a whole. But the reason why I want to talk about this, because I find it very interesting that he is aware of certain things but doesn't want to get signings.
Yeah.
That's what I took from what he's saying. You get me? It's like you say all this, but you don't want to sign anyone. What a fucking fool.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it before, but it's just a massive risk. I mean, if everybody's healthy, we got a great squad, but the risk of everybody being healthy for a full season is very, very high. Very, very high.
Bryce, why when I enter IMES and me and now I can't even fucking find it? Crazy, blood. Now I'm gonna find this, bro. Oh my days, fuck Twitter, bro. But yeah, listen, for me, long story short, I believe he was saying that for the chances, he wants to give respect to all the other teams.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like he mentioned, I think City, Liverpool, Madrid,
Barcelona.
Like
yeah.
And he wanted to give respect to them teams. And I'm like, okay, fine. If you're giving them respect, then why didn't you get signings looking at our squad?
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, I think the whole, you can only get a loan, Uli and KHR saying that's Ebril at the end of the window was dumb. I think it handicapped them. I mean, it's why we ended up with Jackson the way that we did. Me and you both wanted Lookman. He wasn't going to be expensive either. And I think that Uli has done a lot of great things for the club. I think that in some ways the game has kind of evolved past the ways that he used to do business back in the day.
Yeah. Bro, by the way, this is one interview that I see right now. This is one, and it's not to do with the Champions League chances. It's about the season as a whole. So this is what he says. Yeah. So, Uli Hoeneß on Bild interview on Bayern's season so far. Before the season, we faced a lot of criticism because according to the so-called experts, he's calling us so-called experts. Fucking.
If he wants to call me an expert, I'll take it.
Yeah, but he's sarcastic, man.
Yeah.
You know how he moves. Yeah. He said, we hadn't made enough signings and should have brought in more expensive players. I mean, when you're being a stingy fuck, of course you're going to get called out. Yeah. By the way, I hope he understands our squad is still thin.
Yeah. It is. It is.
Whether he likes it or not. Like, how the fuck do we only have like 3 center backs?
Yeah. No, I completely agree.
How are we missing a left-sided attacking player? What, you're gonna put Nabry there? Yeah, you extend his contract, but this brother can't play on the left anymore.
No shot.
It's like, oh my days. Yeah, decision is not to do so was absolutely, or the decision not to do so was absolutely right. That's what he's saying. Yeah, okay, we'll find out at the end of the season, bro. Yeah, it led to the team growing together. Everyone knew they were needed. That's how strong unit was formed. Now that players like Jamal Musiala, Alfonso Davies, who have been injured for a long time, are returning, it's clear they can't be in top form immediately. The team's cohesion is suffering a bit, but it hasn't been lost. Okay, well that sounds a bit odd, but okay, we'll let it slide. In crucial moments, like the second half against Leipzig, we saw that aggressive attitude again. Yeah, well, it took us getting a penalty to get there, but nice one though. Nice one. That everyone is there for each other. We're capable of really pushing ourselves when it matters. Bro, I'm gonna be so honest. This brother is coping. He's generally coping. I don't know other way to put it to you.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle of what Uli is and what you're saying. Like, I do understand to a point. Like, if we would have signed a bunch of guys, Leonard Carl wouldn't be playing. Yada yada yada. But again, I've said this a bunch of times. I would have kept Muller on a dirt cheap contract as a backup. I probably wouldn't have gotten Jackson. I would have for sure gotten Lookman. Like there's different moves I would have made. And I think the squad, again, like when we have our guys healthy, we can beat anybody, but we're just like one injury away in a bunch of different positions to everything going horribly wrong. You know what I mean? If Diaz gets hurt, we're pretty screwed. I mean, Olise, I feel like we have a little bit of coverage now with Carl, but like, it wouldn't be good. If Kane gets hurt, see you next season. You know what I mean? Like if Kane gets hurt, what are we going to do? Jackson's doing nothing.
Fuck off. Yeah. And that's my thing, bro. So that's why, it's like, come on now. Like, what are we doing? It's like, you know what I mean? It's getting ridiculous. Like, and Uli Hoeneß is the problem, in my opinion. You know, I genuinely think he is the problem because he's the one that's like talking about spending this, not spending that. It's like, bro, just shut up. You know what I mean?
He talks too much. No matter what you think of Uli, he talks too much and says a lot of dumb shit.
By the way, I just found the full interview, right? The full interview. I just found it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was one in which he was asked about the relationship with Max Erbil, and it says we have a very good open relationship. Okay, pause. I know I'm just messing. That doesn't mean, however, you can't offer criticism. Honest and even tough discussions have always been a hallmark of FC Bayern. Yeah, so can we give you criticism, bro?
No, he's not taking criticism.
Oh, yeah, okay. The entire sporting leadership team with Max Erbil, Christoph Lowen, and Vincent Kompany has developed well in recent months. It's working. Things simply didn't work all with Thomas. Yeah, no fucking shit.
I love the strays he's throwing at Tuchel. There were multiple.
Oh yeah, there was another one. Yeah, we'll get to it. There was
another just unnecessary stray. I love it.
There was one to Khan as well, by the way.
Yeah.
One to Khan. Yeah.
Yep.
Then this one. The next big personnel question for the club will be whether Max Erbil's contract, which expires in 2027, will be extended. Does he have your vote on the supervisory board? What the? That's mad. Honess said, we cannot make a decision on that before July 1st. That is 1 year before the contract expires. We will decide in July or August. After the transfer window has closed, No supervisory board member would tell you otherwise. The same applies. In what I said? What incidentally to Jan Driesen, whose contract also expires in June 30, 2027. I don't know why Herbal would be given supervisory board role. I don't think he should be personally, but
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. Can
Yeah,
company
agreed.
define an era at Bayern like Latek and Hitzfield? And man said, definitely. That's a bold one, by the way. Well, for those who don't know about Latek, he's talking about the 70s. He was manager at 70s, and he was manager in the late 90s and part of the 01 Champions League winning team. For those who don't know, Honess, definitely. I mean, let's see, because there's a lot of things that company needs to do, man, in the latter stage of the season for me to see how it goes. Anyway, then this one. Let's see what this one is. Yeah. But what do you appreciate most about Vincent Company? And he says, Vincent Company is like winning the lottery for us. I can't lie. This season, it's looking like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you would agree.
Yeah, no, I like Company. Again, like if we collapse at the end of the season and all this stuff, I'll reevaluate. But like right now, I can't say I have a problem with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, by the way, Hunter would disagree 100%. He'll be like, sack him.
Yeah, no. I want him to stay.
Yeah,
You just made the list!
my days, blood. But anyway, he said he's achieved exactly what Thomas Tuchel, whom I consider a highly intelligent man. Yeah, I consider him a highly intelligent donkey. Not intelligent, by the way, but okay, cool. Couldn't manage with us. Vincent immediately established a connection and a passion for his players, and he never demanded a holding six or any other players. He points out problems internally, but he would never address them publicly. This empowers your players and instead of weakening them. He's most popular coach at Bayern in a long time. That's big, by the way.
Agreed. I mean, I agree with everything he said right there.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it is? It's down to the generation we're in. That's why he's not really wrong. But back then, saying shit the way it was to whoever the hell wasn't really a bad thing. But nowadays it is. So it's like you have to. I've always said I don't mind the things company says in press conferences majority of the time. But lately there have been some things I'm like, what the hell are you saying? You know what I mean?
I think company handles things behind closed doors, which is the way I think it should be. You know, I think there's been reports that he'll have individual meetings with players, talk to them about their deficiencies, weaknesses, whatever, but he's not going to like hang them out to dry in front of the media, in front of the whole locker room. And I think that's the way it should be. So I'm all good with that.
Yeah. Oh, this is one I'm intrigued in because, by the way, if company doesn't do his job and gets sacked, I would take this manager in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I think I would. I would too. I would too.
And by the way, for those who say he's not a winner, yeah, he won a Pokal. Hold up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Took second in the league above Bayern a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but Tuchel fucked up at the same time. That's
sure.
Tuchel fault too as well. I mean, anyway, does your nephew Sebastian Honeß have what it takes to become Bayern coach? Oh. I agree. He does, in my opinion. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, he does. What he's achieved with the VfB Stuttgart is truly remarkable. He took them over when they were at the bottom of the table. Oh, okay. Won the cup. Hey, Arteta, learn. Learn, you scumbag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, played in the Champions League, and now they're back to top 5 and in the cup semi-finals. Despite losing some top players, he's really capable. Facts.
Agreed.
And he plays that high-pressing, chaotic football, blood.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I was telling Jim that he should he should look at Honeß when Chelsea fired Maresca. I knew Honeß wasn't going to leave Stuttgart in the middle of the season, but I was telling him like, hey, this guy could be the next big thing.
I said other plate, bro. No, your ass in the kitchen. No, your ass is in the fucking kitchen. Fuck off. Yeah, Danny, we have to remind him what you told him.
Hey, this might be something that we're onto, Deontay. All right, Champions League later rounds. I'm gonna be instructing you to go to the kitchen. All right, and then we'll all be happy. Tired. It's a lot of bangs to type out.
Tell
That's
you what,
tiring.
he's got to spend all his time in the kitchen if that's really the case.
It's true. It's an amazing clip, and it's all true.
Yeah. Also, no. This guy would have a bunch of Goretzkas on the fucking pitch.
Let's go.
He'd
No,
have
I'm not putting Goretzkas
11
everywhere. No,
You'd
no.
have 11 Goretzkas on the fucking pitch.
No. Goretzka's gone. Goretzka's gone after this year. I will play. I'll tell you what though. Bischoff would have started against Bremen if I was manager.
Okay, that's okay. Then you
And
know
so
what?
would Urbig, and we'd have a healthy Neuer, and everybody would be happy.
You know what? Fair enough then. Fair enough. I like the hook. Yeah. See, I can hold my L sometimes. Anyway, what's this? Who is more likely to become world champion? What the fuck? Oh, because of Tuchel. Oh, fuck that guy. Yeah. Tuchel with England or Julian Nagelsmann with Germany. I mean, I'd rather this guy at Bayern than the fucking guy coaching England. But
Yeah.
to be honest, Nagelsmann hasn't been doing great with Germany lately, so he needs to fix up or he can get binned. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't know if either of them are going to win the World Cup. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, I
He
doubt it
says,
too.
he says, I can't imagine England becoming world champions right now.
That's a funny statement as well. You know, Uli makes me laugh every single time I see an interview from him.
So
You know,
blunt.
whatever you think of him, he is comedy, no matter what.
Bro, this guy is how can he be this fucking blunt? You know what it is?
Maybe prison does that to you. I mean, the guy spends time in prison.
He's either right and strong or wrong and strong. This guy,
Yeah.
there's no between with him. There is no such thing as a between, blood. There ain't no
100%.
between. This guy is crazy. Yeah. But anyway, and he said, if players like Musiala, Verts, Voltemade are in top form in the World Cup, we can go very, very go very far, but we ain't gonna win. Like, come on now, what do we?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if, you know, if there's probably about 5 to 10 teams where you could say, oh, if our 5 best players are in top form, we could go far. You know what I mean?
Look at this Dutch bastard in the chat. Look at
Oh,
him.
come on.
Look at this Dutch bastard. This as if Netherlands gonna do fucking anything. You know, at least Germany has 4 World Cups. How many does the Netherlands have?
True.
How many does your fraudulent nation have?
That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
Fraud. Get out of here, blood. W. Deontay, man. Cook him. Anyway, what's this? Oh, this is on Mr. You know, I ain't even gonna say it, bro. I've said enough fucked up shit already.
Mr.
Yeah, I'm not
500
saying it.
goals.
But Kane is one of your highest earners. Would you extend this contract?
Of
He
course.
said yes. There you go. He said yes. I would definitely make that clear. Harry is a stroke of luck for us due to the fact that his release clause for the summer 2026 has now expired and his contract now runs until 2027. We are currently under no pressure. To be honest, Harry Kane said he wants to stay. Man, by the way, for you
Extend him.
Putalona frauds, that wanted Harry Kane and the release clause, like Honeß said, it's expired. Yeah, it looks like he knows his facts. Guess what? Blood has already agreed that he will stay at this club.
Yeah.
In the process of rejecting you. So
That's
hold
right.
that, you frauds. Hold that, you frauds. Yeah.
He was never going to Barca. Come on.
Okay.
That was-
Also, listen, you dickhead. Listen, dickhead. You don't need to target my countries. Yeah. So for that, guess what, motherfucker? Ban dictatorship in this channel.
Dictatorship.
And watch him pull up with the other account. This fucking asshole. And I'll get rid of that one as well. Fraud. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Calling out my country. Bro, imagine calling out Saudi. Like, bro, Saudi is in the fucking bin, bro. I'm about to see Saudi get cooked by Lamine Yamal and the man. Bro, which, by the way, speaking of Lamine Yamal, hey, Putalona scums, man. Get out of your shell, man. Hey, Amar. Talk to your Putalona fan base, bro. Talk to them about how shit your club is.
Somehow, some way, we were given a pen. And Lamine Yamal took the ball off Rafinha. He took it off him. Those of you guys who didn't see, go back and check. Rafinha took the ball. He took the ball off him. And then Yamal proceeds to shoot the ball to the post. You know, I've been giving this guy credit this year. But this guy, right, he's beginning to piss me off with the amount of times he likes to put himself in the spotlight. Because I don't understand the purpose of you taking the ball away from Rafinha. Why? Why?
How fraudulent.
Rafinha should have taken that. Rafinha should have taken that.
Oh, here we fucking go again.
Who's your source? Who's your source?
Bro, I know the source because I
Who's
saw
your source?
on it. I saw the TikTok. Oh,
I know.
My God. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Who's your source? The guy who tweets and then deletes as soon as his tweets are proven wrong a couple minutes later? 24/7?
Oh my God.
That's your source?
Fucking I hate, bro.
That's your the guy who said that Kane was going to Barcelona? That's your source? The guy who said that Wirtz was going to City and then deleted all those tweets and then said, "Oh no, he's actually going to Liverpool." That guy's your source?
The
That
Bayern space, bro. Oh my God.
That guy's your source?
Oh my God. By the way, I hope you understand Reacts, yeah? This is the same fucker that dick rides Wirtz, yeah? Dicks ride him, yeah? Every time Wirtz fucking play a game. When we fucking win, brother barely talks until we lose or draw.
The guy tweeted that Upa was going to Real Madrid 5 minutes before Upa's extension was announced and then scrubbed all that from his page. I mean, come on. That's your source? If he also tweeted that Davies was going to Madrid a few days before Davies extended, deleted all that. Come on.
Yeah, by the way, Reacts, for lying, even for lying and misunderstanding what was said that day, you're getting timed out. Hold that, you bastard. Hold that. Take things I say out of context. You're holding it on this channel. Hold that. Yeah? Man said Liverpool over Bayern in your fucking dreams, blood. In your fucking dreams. Yeah, we'll find out this season because I know who has the higher chance of winning champs, and it ain't you. So we'll see.
Liverpool just needs to focus on making Champions League. Then we can talk.
Oh yeah, facts. Bro, reacts. Look. Blood is calling me. Blood, stop calling, bro. Stop, bro. Listen. You can keep calling. I ain't answering. Are you thick, blood? Get out of here, man. This is a Bayern show. This ain't a Bayern Liverpool show. Yeah? Because I know how you operate, bro. Oh, I was grown up and I was taught that Liverpool's the biggest and greatest club in the world. Oh my God. Shut up. Over here we win trophies. Anyway, back to the actual conversation. Yeah? I would keep Kane.
No question in my mind. I'm keeping Kane.
Yeah. Anyway. Back to bro, listen. There's a reason why you're called noob. Okay? Allow it. Man said you make what would he say? That's why you make UCL every year Sunday League. Brother. So are you a Sunday League team then? Good question. They can't beat me in this shit, blood. They can't, bro. They shot themselves in the foot, not me. These dickheads. Anyway, that hasn't harmed you for sporting perspective so far. Wait, what's he on about? Yeah. Anyway, he says, on the contrary, we deliberately gave our youngsters chances. Bro, we hit the jackpot with Carl. Okay, cool. Had we brought in more players, the coach would have been obligated to use them. But then Carl wouldn't play. Perhaps Stanisic or Pavlovic wouldn't neither. Damn, he's trying to say, oh, well, without you doing this, without this strategy, yeah, these guys won't get opportunities. Again, why can't we have a mix of both?
Yeah. No, I agree. I see what he's saying, but you can have a mix of both, and that happens if you just rotate players a little bit more.
Yeah. And he says, our success reinforces our belief that this must be the path for Bayern. We won't be making any big pronouncements in the transfer market this summer neither. The motto is transfers must not lead to us going into debt. There's no room for By the way, after what he said in the summer, what Khan said a few years ago, I'm convinced Blood is thinking about what's happening at Barca. He has Barca on the back of his mind.
Yeah,
he does. I generally think he does, because if Barca didn't go through this shit, I think he would have been more cutthroat.
Yeah. No. I'm with you. Sorry, I just have to hold up the name of the Bundesliga in the chat, against Liverpool. So, but yeah, I'm with you. I mean,
look at Aziz, look. Now we have these dickheads, man. These Madridista frauds, man.
We're getting it from every angle.
Yeah, I know, bro. I have guys like this guy.
Oh, you can learn how to buy. Bro, how about this? Give me how about this? I can loan it if you can give me Carl. How about that, Karim? Yeah, we'll do a swap.
No way. Ain't no way. No, but I do see what Uli's saying. I mean, you do have to be cognizant of finances. If you're a team in Germany, if you're a team that follows the 50+1 rule, even if you are Bayern Munich, you do have to be cognizant of that type of thing. Because you're not a team that is backed by oil. You're not a team that's backed by, a rich owner. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have to think about it in a little bit of a different way.
Yeah. Anyway, بقى عزيز عطيتك مود مبروك ايش دعوة. Anyway, yeah, listen, man, let's read the other one. See the other one. What's this? Oh, on Luis Diaz. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh, he likes Diaz's agent. That's what he was saying there.
It's like, are there any counter examples of good agents? He's like, yes, Luis Diaz's agent, for example, fought hard to bring him to from Liverpool, which was very difficult. He invested everything for his client, and still always spoke fairly with Liverpool. We're happy to pay a man like that. Fairs. Wow, fair. Fair.
He's basically just saying, the agents these days are going crazy, getting paid to do nothing. They get paid way too much and they don't do shit. But yeah.
And then with Diaz, he just wanted more money at Bayern, so the agent was like, "Fuck it, yeah, we'll do whatever it takes."
Yeah, exactly.
None of this bullshit of like, "Oh, I won't sign on for you."
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I also agree with what Uli's saying here about the agents for the most part. I mean, he's being very blunt about it, like he always does. But yeah, I mean, like the situation with Upamecano, his contract, his agents were clowns. Like if it takes Upa himself butting into the negotiations, then your agent is not working in your interest.
Yeah. Anyway, Bayern ultimately withdrew their offer in writing. Then Upamecano himself declared his commitment to Bayern and stated that he would accept the offer after all. So did the no finally have the desired effect? Wow. I'm intrigued to know about this. Yeah, about this fraud that I couldn't give a fuck about for him to extend. Took him ages to extend. Yeah, but anyway, The word no will be heard more often in the future. We at the club are all in agreement on that. We might also put a few agents. Oi, if
Yeah,
they
let's
behave
let's just see
unfairly,
about that.
yeah, if they behave unfairly on a list and tell them that we will no longer sign players they represent, that would be the next step. Damn, this guy's trying to set like a whole fucking policy. Crazy. To be fair, though, let's see if he actually does it, though.
I was gonna say, let's just actually see what happens. He can say whatever he wants.
Yeah. And then he says, Matthias, and then this is said, Matthias Sammer even demanded that agents be abolished altogether. Damn. Matthias Sammer, bro. Hey, listen, man. To be fair, that guy won a Ballon d'Or with Dortmund.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, but yes, Dortmund player. Yes, a Dortmund player won a Ballon d'Or. Yes. Oh, shocked.
Insane.
Anyway. Yeah, well, I know a lot of them will be shocked because, oh, Dortmund's shit nowadays. Yeah, 97. Go check. Anyway, he claimed that some of these people demand 3 times the salary of the sporting director sitting across from them. Yeah, true. That's actually true, to be fair.
Agreed. I'm on the same page.
Yeah, he's actually not lying. Then Honeß says, do you know what's so disastrous about this? In Upamecano's case, the agents either wanted to drive up the price for us or push him to another club. And as a thank you, they want us to pay them signing fee. That's contradiction in terms of that we shouldn't accept any longer. You know what? I'm actually agreeing with him. Do you know why? I feel like it's gonna set a precedent for other players in the future.
I agree. I don't like the precedent it could be setting.
I'll tell you this. I think we should have started with Upamecano, but the only reason why Upamecano ended up staying because obviously he went to the board, the supervisory board, and said, "I'm staying." But
yeah,
you know what? This shows that strategy he's on about is working.
Yeah, no, and I'm with you too. And again, like I will always say, I like Upa. I wanted him to extend, but I do think that he is more replaceable than a guy like Davies was. You know what I mean? Than a guy like Musiala was. And if we're giving Upa everything he wants, again, like I don't know the terms of his contract. I need to see this before I truly understand what's going on. But if we gave Upa everything he wanted in that contract, sets a horrible precedent. Again, just because he is more replaceable right now in the market for center backs, again, than a guy like Davies at left back.
Yeah, then here he says, we will increasingly say no and refuse to participate in such madness. We can even tell the player, if your agent continues to negotiate so outrageously, we will no longer discuss your future with us. It has to go that far. I back it. I can't lie.
Me too.
I know I may say things about Honeß, but one thing I'll say is he needs to start being ruthless. If that's what he has to do, he has to do it. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this is another one. In recent months, much has resolved around Upamecano's contract extension, for which the club offered a salary of around 20 million euro, a release clause of approximately 65 million euro for 2027, and a signing fee of 20 million. What the fuck, bro? Yeah? A sum his agents insisted on being guaranteed, not spread over the contract's duration, which, by the way, it is, but as a single fixed amount. And this guarantee was to be in place regardless of how long Upamecano ultimately stayed. You told Kicker that you were appalled by that. And then he says, I refrain from commenting on the figures. However, we have discussed the entire contract internally over the past few days. Herbert Heiner, Max Erbel, Jan Driesen, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, and I are all in agreement. We put this whole topic of agents up for discussion, and we will no longer tolerate agents dictating how things are done. Their contribution is increasingly disproportionate, I believe it's what it's saying, to the fees they demand. They earn far too much money for what they do. For some, it doesn't even extend beyond the lunches with damage.
Yeah, I mean, I wish he would have commented on the exact figures in Upa's salary, because he does that a lot. I mean, I don't know if you remember beginning of the year, he was like, "Yeah, this is how many games Jackson needs to play for us to make that clause, a permanent buy." Not going to happen. But yeah, he didn't really give us any info about Upa's contract.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, now this one. Now he's like, do you think Thomas Müller and Manuel are capable of being boss? Also, that's what we were talking about earlier. Anyway, he says, I don't yet get the feeling that Manuel's interested. If he's interested, we would certainly look into it with him. Yeah, come on now. I don't see it. And Neuer and Müller, the same applies to him. I've already offered Thomas the opportunity to receive proper training to become an official. It's impossible to extend your professional career and then the next day negotiate contracts with worth 100 million euros and manage hundreds of employees. The idea was for him to do internships at large corporations and major clubs in Europe and the USA. He was open to the idea in principle, but not right now. Yeah, because he's playing for Whitecaps, so it doesn't make really much sense to, you know what I mean? This is one of those ones. And then is there how long is this shit? Oh my days.
It's a lot, man. It's a long interview.
Oh my god, bro. Anyways, we're almost done. And then this one. What's missing from Bayern Munich's picture of perfection for you? Oh, this is what I need to know. Yeah. He said, we've just restructured our advisory board. Okay. And there's also been change in the supervisory board. Jan Driesen is doing an excellent job as CEO. But ideally, we should eventually have someone at the top who, like Kai, has played a high level himself and is willing to invest everything leading the club. The question is whether a player who earned 50 to 60 million euro in his career would take that role today. Brother, whoever it is, please make sure they're competent. I beg. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then here he says, see this one, I read this. And I can't lie, man threw shades at somebody. Yeah? You and Kai Rummenigge have emphasized that you want to continue until you feel everything is running smoothly at the club. What makes you say that? Do you know what his answer is, guys? Well, I'm about to tell you. I'm about to read it out for you. Yeah? He says, it's not about everything running smoothly, but about us feeling the personnel situation is so well organized that we can sit comfortably in the stands for the next 5 to 10 years without having to worry too much. That was always the vision we had. In our sausage factory, which, I mean, I think it's some German sausage factory over there they have. Yeah, where my wife and I had handed over to the reins to our children 12 years ago, this worked out perfectly. But of course, things like that don't always work out. We experienced that at Bayern Munich. I greatly appreciate Oliver Kahn. But we should have had Salih Hamadic onto the list as well as a person, but it just wasn't the right fit.
Yeah, he always says that. He always says, you know what, I'm gonna whatever, retire or step away when the team is running how I want it to run. He always says that. Come on.
He does, but it's just interesting. I personally found it interesting. You know?
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, is kind of what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? Like, he can say that all he wants, but if he's not going to do it, he's not going to do it.
Yeah, and then do you see any team in Europe that Bayern should fear? He's like, we won't get cocky. Hey, I rate that. In the 3-1 defeat in London against Arsenal, we faced an opponent who was simply better on the day. Oh, color me shocked. I wonder why. Yeah, maybe it's because, we could have done with more players like we talked about earlier, me and Danny, Yeah. And you can never underestimate clubs like Real Madrid, Liverpool, PSG, Barcelona, Man City. They're there when it matters, just waiting on the right moment. By the way, isn't it funny he didn't mention Arsenal?
It is funny. And that's on purpose. You know that's on purpose.
This fucking guy, blood. No. This guy, bro. You know what? This guy in football, yeah, he's like MJF, bro. He just chats like this.
Every single thing in it is mid.
He just says it is, blood. At least in his own eyes. But yeah. And then this last one over here. On Bayern season so far. I think I read this already, didn't I? Yeah, I read this already. So yeah, that's literally everything that he was said in the interview, which, listen, for me personally, bro, I just feel like at the end of the day, like, what are we doing here, bro? You know what I mean? Like, I agree with him with the agent stuff, you know?
Yeah, me too, for the most part.
Yeah, I agree with the agent stuff. Even the Champions League, don't get cocky. I actually agree with him. But my thing is, right?
Yeah.
Is like, why didn't we get players then? And then he wants to talk about so-called experts. By the way, he threw shades at Lothar Matthäus.
He threw shade at a lot of people.
Blood was throwing shades at Lothar. Because remember, Lothar Matthäus was saying we should have spent the money on Voltemada.
Yeah, Lothar talks all the time too. You know what I mean? He's another guy who just yaps and yaps.
Yeah, but to be honest, a lot of the things Matthäus says I actually generally agree with. There are some things he says I'm like, what the fuck, but because you need to understand something, bro. In this world, in this day and age, you have to listen. I'm not saying spend money and be like Liverpool. No, I'll leave the last part.
No, that didn't work out too well for them.
But what I'm saying is you have to spend at times.
Mm-hmm.
Which I will say, to be fair, we did somewhat spend on Diaz. And look how Diaz has turned out.
Oh, that's why this guy's yapping in there. We took his best player. Oh, why didn't I?
And by the way, the agent was amazing. No troubles.
Yeah. The best player with the best agent. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Top agent in the business, man. I mean, I wanted to leave that cesspool of a club. Raw chicken.
Yeah. Hey, they wanted to move on and totally change their team and spend all the money in the world, and now they're way worse. So that's one way to do it.
Yeah, bro. Do we never do? Yeah, bro. But ala fikra.
Yeah, but you guys just get everybody on freeze. You know, Florentino's in there in his office with a calendar of everybody's contract when they all expire for free. And he just has all these dates circled, and just as soon as somebody's contract is up, he'll be like, "Yep, come on over."
Lesto, the Molesto Perez band. We've been there, done that, bro. Like, you get me?
Yeah,
bro. We should have got Lookman, in my opinion. Why is Atletico Madrid holding on to Lookman? Why do they have Lookman and we don't? To this day, I will not, bro. Lookman would have been a perfect option. For if Diaz is hurt or we have to rotate. Or
I've been saying, I mean, me and you, we were saying that all summer long.
And there's some people that don't rate him. I don't get it. Part of me wished that Lookman stayed at Atalanta. We get Atalanta. And listen, we go through, but at least Lookman scores on us so we know how good he is.
Yeah. Lookman cooked against Barca. Lookman cooked against Leverkusen. I mean, my opinion of him was even biased in a positive direction because, there were a few games that I actually did watch him and he just popped off in those games.
By the way, speaking of cooking, boy, wait, let me get rid of Aziz's chat 1 second.
That is such a wild graphic. That's an insane graphic. It's true, though.
And guess what, blood? Guess what?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you.
Nobody cares, bud. Yeah? These scums can hold up.
Yeah?
They can hold up, bro. This fraudulent red and blue club. The fakest FCB I've ever seen in my life.
True.
Yeah? Yeah, they want to talk about relevancy, but then can't even... You know what's actually relevant? The most relevant thing about their club, is the fact that we beat them 8-2. You have fucking players crying. Yeah. Fucking Messi wanting to leave. Yeah, man. Hey, listen. You know what? It's about time I fucking show them what's up, man. Nah. Bring the 8-2 image back. 8-2 image back, blood. You know what I mean? 8-2 image back right there. Well, what else do we have, Danny, bro? Oh! What are these images? What do they have in common?
The godfather of Messi.
Well, I mean, Messi didn't play in one of them. But who gives a fuck? Barcelona, blood.
Yeah, but come on. You know Muller owns him. Come on.
The Clásicos, you know, it's a very weird cycle because for some odd reason, Barca beats Madrid more often. Yeah. But then we play Barca, we beat them. But then they play us and they beat us lately. It's
a snake eating its own tail. It's a triangle.
What are we, bro? I mean, to be fair though, at least when we play Madrid, you know, it's somewhat more competitive. You know, when we play Barca, bro, when we play them, it's belt to ass. Generally.
Yeah. I love it.
It's generally belt to ass, man. You know, at least with Real Madrid, there's an element of... I know people in our fan base hate Real Madrid more because obviously Real Madrid scammed us and shit.
Yeah.
I look at it as like they're winning, bro. Yeah, and I want to win. So I can't be a fucking hypocrite.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I hate Madrid, but I respect how much they've won, you know?
Yeah, man. With Barcelona, I mean, yeah, okay, they can play good football all they want, but bro, they cry more than they fucking like win, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Kafu, Tifham. He understands, bro. Unlike these frauds, bro, is like, they don't understand. Bro, they should be, you know what? They should be acknowledging us. Yeah, sure. They should be putting their ones in the sky. They should be acknowledging us, calling us tribal chief. Yeah, because these frauds, you see, that moment in the middle is the reason why they realize how broke they were. That moment right there.
Yep.
They realized how broke they were, and then they decided, you know what? It's time we start to fix up. You're fraudulent club. Fraudulent club. Don't go anywhere, blood. Yeah. Hey, Yusuf, man, what's going on with your club against Girona? Yeah, against Emirat FC, blood. What's going on?
Somehow, some way, we were given a pen, and Lamine Yamal took the ball off Rafinha. He took it off him. Those of you guys who didn't see, go back and check. Rafinha took the ball. He took the ball off him. And then Yamal proceeds to shoot the ball to the post. You know, I've been giving this guy credit this year. But this guy, right, he's beginning to piss me off with the amount of times he likes to put himself in the spotlight. Because I don't understand the purpose of you taking the ball away from Rafinha. Why?
I don't get it.
Listen, I hope the chair is okay, KSI. I hope the chair is okay. Chair lives matter, bro. Chair lives matter. By the way, for those who don't know why I'm saying chair lives matter, hey, watch this.
This is the most embarrassing fucking performance, bro. You can't fucking beat that second string team. That second string. They have half of their team injured and they still beat us. We're done, bro. Oh my fucking days. You fucking useless pricks. Every single fucking year. Every year, man. Every fucking year. These fucking... Oh my days, man. These fucking useless pricks.
Hey, listen, chair lives matter, man.
That chair will never be the same.
That chair is in the graveyard somewhere.
Yeah, dumpster.
It's in the graveyard somewhere, man. All right. R.I.P. to the chair. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god. It's always these putalona scums. Yeah, and then we have this Liverpool scum talking about Florian Wirtz earlier. Listen to the shit he said in the summer, man. I'll never forget it.
Leave your editing and all that, yeah. Clip this. Premier League champions 25-26. Champions League final minimum 25-26. Alexander Isak will be a Liverpool player, and Florian Wirtz will bag 30 plus G8 in all comps, just to be specific. All comps, not the Premier League, all comps. Thank you very much.
I'm not gonna lie.
30 G8.
I'm not gonna. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Liverpool was gonna win the Premier League again this year. Did not think they would make a Champions League run. I'll put
Bro,
that.
no, for that part is the Wirtz 30 G8. Try taking the piss.
Yeah, come on. That ain't right.
Hey, by the way, Olise is about to break an assist record.
Yeah.
And you can, and while that happens, you can keep on dreaming, and even think of getting him while we actually keep him.
That's right.
Oh, I love being the dickhead, bro. I love being. Hey, big up Saeed, blood. You get me? Yeah, like and subscribe, chat. Come on now. How many are we? We're on 18 likes. We should be getting on to 20, bro, or even more than that. So come on now. Slap the likes, subscribe. We are gonna end this stream though. Yeah. Danny, let Mandem know about your channel, please.
Yeah. Subscribe. Always Bayern Chelsea, please, everybody. I do this show with my friend who's a Chelsea fan. I'm obviously the Bayern fan, and we got a lot of good stuff coming. Gonna record a preview for the Frankfurt match soon, and a lot more to come. So go ahead and check out the channel. We appreciate it.
Yeah, by the way, no, it's already started, so there's no point in me streaming anymore. I'll just do a reaction, so just watch the reaction when it's out there. But yeah, go check out Always Bayern Chelsea. It's in the description and in the title anyway. And guys, we're gonna redirect to Gianni, so when we get there, Zier raid. But on our way out, you know what to do: subscribe, like, comment your way. Go check Danny's channel. Share the stream, etc. And hopefully, you're good wherever you are. Packmas. When we get to Frankfurt and etc., you get me. We need to start winning all these trophies that's in display over there. Get me, rack them all up. And listen, Mia San Mia, take care. And you know what? On our way out, let's just troll Putalona scums again. Because why not? It's a lovely, lovely, lovely night. Take care. Peace.
Somehow, some way, we were given a pen. And Lamine Yamal took the ball off Rafinha. He took it off him. Those of you guys who didn't see, go back and check. Rafinha took the ball. He took the ball off him. And then Yamal proceeds to shoot the ball to the post. I've been giving this guy credit this year. But this guy, right, he's beginning to piss me off with the amount of times he likes to put himself in the spotlight. Because I don't understand the purpose of you taking the ball away from Rafinha. Why?